Let's move our focus now to the BRVM 10 index, closing trading on Monday at 215.49 points. That's up 0.7%. The all-share index, which is also the BRVM composite, gained 0.5% to close at 194.37. Total value traded climbed to 1 billion CFA francs. Now joining me for an update on trading today, I have Nelly Fofana. She's an analyst at SGI Hudson CIE. So let's start by focusing, Nelly, on the company results that we've recently seen in your region. Let's start with full year and Q1 result out from Bank of Africa, Benin. Now, talk us through your thoughts on those results and the market reaction.
Okay, so full year net banking income is CFA 32.8 billion, up 3.76%, and net income is up 2.67% to 7.8 billion. The dividend yield is 8.5%. For the first quarter, net banking income is up 0.04% to 7.9 billion CFA, and net income is up 4.52% to 2.8 billion. There has been no trade on BOA Benin since the results publication, but you have a few buyers that couldn't find sellers on the market.
Okay, now let's move on to your prospects for the company going forward.
Yes, BOA Benin is the first bank in Benin and benefits from a strong market position. The company should continue to grow with the expansion of its network. From 40 agencies, this network will soon expand to 45 agencies. And the growth will also come from the bank's strategy to develop new products and expand its client portfolio.
I'd like to get an update on trading in the agricultural sector today, especially being that yesterday we saw that sector leading sectorial gains. We saw 2.4% gains in palm seed. We also saw SAF up 2.9%. So give us an update on trading today.
Okay, so today there were no change in stock prices. Palm seed still trades at 21,000 CFA, and SAPH is still at 26,500 CFA. 7,331 shares were traded for palm seed, and 2,388 SAPH shares were traded.
Is that a sector that is standing out, though, in Q1 or Q2 as well? I mean, is that agricultural sector one sector that you're seeing a lot of gains in, generally speaking?
Actually, for the palm oil industry, the prices should remain stable, and international palm oil prices stabilize around $800 per ton. However, rubber companies should be impacted by the lower rubber selling prices of $2.5 per ton on average in the second quarter, compared to $3.3 per ton over the same period last year.
I want to talk about Filthy Sack, because when that company released its full-year results, we saw the market react negatively to results, even though profit after tax was up 166%. So what's going on with that stock? Because we seem to be seeing that stock continue to drop. I believe that recently, yesterday, it went down 7.5%.
Exactly. Despite Filthy Sack increasing results for the full year 2012, the stock is down 17% since the result publication. And I think that market expectations regarding the dividend yield were higher than the yield of 5.5% that the company is actually paying this year.
So generally, you see dividend yields that are much higher in your market. So what you're saying is because of that was quite low in comparison?
Exactly, yes.
Let's move on to Sev Air Abidjan. We saw full year revenue up, also profit after tax up as well. Now, we saw that stock up 7.5 in reaction to the news. It's now been a couple of trading sessions, and I believe the market has had time to soak up the results. So what's going on with that stock now?
Okay, so as you say, the market had a week to suck up the results, and Savra Abidjan is now down 7.5% and returns to its price level before the results publication. The stock trades at 12,505 CFA.
Okay, now for new investors who are wanting to come into your market, what particular stocks would you recommend?
Actually, we recommend Pouncy on the agro processing sector, Server, which has really good prospects, even though the company is not paying dividends for this year, but it's a growing trend. We also recommend SocGen for the banking industry, and Sonatel, which remains a strong stock as far as dividend yield is concerned.
Now, give us an update on trading today. We want to know what stocks, gain, who are the losers. Give us that update now.
Okay, so from Friday to Monday, BRVM Composite increases by 1.5% to stand at 196.36 points. The most traded stocks were Sonatel and Pouncy, which represented 40% and 36% of the total traded value. Market cap is 4,752 billion.
Nelly, okay, go on quickly.
The market was driven by the textile sector with NUX, which is up 15.95%, thanks to the results released today, which are increasing. And also, we still have infrastructure sector, which is up 4.63%, thanks to CIE, which dividend payment date is approaching, and the yield is 7%.
I see.